Tonight, Madison residents shared their thoughts at the Common Council meeting on whether a referendum should be on the November ballot.
The city is facing a $22 million deficit for 2025. The mayor warns that without a referendum, the city will need to make major cuts to its departments. Jarrell Ballard attended the meeting and has the details on how it went.
A $22 million referendum could help address the city's budget issue, and now it's much closer to being considered. At Tuesday's Common Council meeting, residents quickly voiced their opinions about the budget crisis. While some were for a referendum to solve the issue,
we all know the cuts to positions, staffing, and services will most certainly hit those who can least afford it.
Others said the city should go back to the drawing board.
Madison rents are already sky high. We're going to increase them even more by increasing the amount of property taxes that landlords have to pay to the city of Madison.
The mayor recently asked city agencies to show what a 5% cut would look like. The Madison Police Department says a 5% cut would lead to eliminating community outreach, reducing staff, and cutting the daytime traffic, safety, and enforcement team. Madison Fire Department said they would need to remove one fire engine from service and lay off up to 18 firefighters. The Streets Division would have to close Sunday drop-off services, cut street repair by 52%, and reduce staff. Madison Public Library would need to close on Sundays, cut weekday hours, and reduce staff and programs. But despite what's at risk, residents were still divided.
The cost of failure in passing this referendum is a cruel, regressive tax on the least fortunate among us.
So I think we have to come back to really look at where investments are being put into and where else we can pull from if we're really talking about protecting those most vulnerable in this community.
And if the referendum does make it to the November ballot, it does allow the city of Madison to develop more creative ways to generate revenue and find a more permanent solution with the state legislature. Reporting in Madison, Jarrell Ballard, 27 News.
According to the mayor's office, if the referendum is not proposed or passed, city leaders would face the risk of having to implement a quarter of the proposed cuts. You can review all of the proposed cuts and learn how to submit feedback on our website, WKOW.com.